Hello everybody. Today we're gonna study about divisibility rules from 2 to 9. Okay, so today's lesson is divisibility rules from 2 to 9. You guys already can see it? Okay, so before we move on to our lessons, please help like and share and subscribe to my channel. Please. Okay, so let's start our lesson from divisibility by 2. So, divisibility by 2 have one step. Easy step. Okay, so divisibility by 2 if the last number can be divided by 2. Example, this number can be divided by 2 because 4 can be divided by 2. You guys gonna ask like, oh, why this have to write so a lot number like that? No, I just write like that because to let you know that no matter how a lot number there are, you still can do it. So if you see this one, just ignore this. Don't care about that. Just care about the last number. Only the last number. Just care about that. So, can 4 divided by 2? Yes, 4 can be divided by 2. So this whole number also can be divided by 2. Simple and easy. Divisible by 3 if the sum of all the digits can be divided by 3. Example, this number can be divided by 3 because take the sum of that number is equal to 21 and 21 can be divided by 3. Okay, so this number can be divided by 3. Okay, so divisibility by 3 if the sum of all the digits can be divided by 3. When they gave you the number, you just take the sum of the digit, one digit by one digit by one digit, and that was really easy. Just do a plus sign. Okay, so this number can be divided by 3 because 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, so you plus all of that sum, then it's equal to 21, right? And 21 can be divided by 3. And that was an easy rule. It have one step too. Okay, divisibility by 4. Divisibility by 4 also have one step, like divisibility by 3 and by 2. So, divisibility by 4 if the last two digits can be divided by 4. Example, this number can be divided by 4 because 20 can be divided by 4. So, divisibility by 4 the last two digits can be divided by 4. No matter how many numbers there are, just don't focus about it, like divisibility by 2 too. Don't focus. Just focus about the last two digits. Last two. So your last two digits is 20. And 20 can be divided by 4. Okay? So that was a really easy one too. Move on to divisibility by 5. This have one step too and was really easy. Divisibility by 5 is the last digit. The last of its digit is number 5 or 0. Example, this number can be divided by 5 because the last digit is number 5. So, this divisibility by 5 is the last digit is number 5 or 0. So, like for 2, no matter how many digits there are, don't focus. Just focus on the last digit. For 4, you need to focus on the last two digits. For 2, you have to focus on the last digit. And for 5, you have to focus on the last digit too. Okay, so this is the last digit. And ignore this. Ignore it. Just don't care about that. Just care about our 5. So, it said if the last number is 5 or 0, so the last number is 5, then it can be divided by 5. Okay, simple and easy. Divisibility by 6. have two steps. The first step, if the digit is even. The second step can be divided by 3. So this number is uneven, right? 6 is even, right? And can be divided by 3. Can 6 divided by 3? Yes, 6 can be divided by 3. So this number can be divided by 3 because it is an even, and can be divided by 3. So divisibility by 6 if the last digit is even and can be divided by 3. Still simple. Divisibility by 7 has 3 steps to remember. So this is the longest. Okay. The first step, time the last digit by 2. You take the last digit and time it by 2 or double it. So it's gonna like time by 2. It's the same, and the remaining digit, take the remaining digit and subtract it by the last digit times 2 already. Subtract it by this digit. And this digit you time it 2 already here. Then you subtract it. Okay? The third step, if the last number is 0, can be divided by 7. You do the second step already. So the third step, if your second step your answer is equal to 0, or the answer can be divided by 7, so that whole number can be divided by 7. Simple, still simple and easy. Okay? Example 854. So first step, remember, time it by 2 or double it. So time 4 by 2 is equal 8. And subtract 85 by 8. This is the second step, the remaining number. So 85 subtracted by 8, it was 77. And 77 can be divided by 7. So 854 can be divided by 7. Simple and easy. So let's move on to number 8. 8. Divisibility by 8. If the number formed in the last digit can be divided by 8. Last 3 digit, not last digit, last 3 digit can be divided by 8. Example, this number can be divided by 8 because 0, 24, the last 3 digit, 0, 24 is equal to 24, right? Can 24 divided by 8? Yes, 24 can be divided by 8. Okay, so let's move on to number 9, and that's the last number. Okay, so divisibility by 9. Divisibility by 9 is like 3, 2. So you have to take all the sum of a digit can be divided by 9. So this number can be divided by 9 because that plus that plus that is equal to 36, and 36 can be divided by 9. Okay, so the divisibility by 9 means like you take all of the sum of a digit, you plus it 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Like this digit can be divided by 9 because 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9 plus 4 plus. Okay, so just ignore 0, don't care about that. Plus 1 plus 3 and plus 6 is equal to 36, and 36 can be divided by 9. Okay, so today's lesson ends, and please help subscribe to my channel. Bye. See you again in the next video lesson.